everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. So how is everyone doing today? I actually had a really good day, and in fact the last couple days have been really good. I've been working a lot on my crocheting, trying to get caught up with a lot of these whips. I am really happy with the output. So let's get into it. I've had 2 more requests for these hats. Someone actually said that in a comment. She was like, you know what, you're going to be, get ready. You're going to get more requests from your nieces and nephews to make them more. Well, if you guys haven't seen the first video that I did with this one, with this hat, is my nephew, who's like going to be 21 in November. He actually sent me a picture of a hat like this. It was something similar. It was actually like this. And he's like, can you make this hat for me? And I'm like, I think I can. Because it just looks like it's granny squares. And then I did a picture, I did it and I did a video on it. And now, 2 more of his siblings now, my other nephew and my other niece now want a hat also like this. So this is how it looks. If you remember it, I was like, the video was like, would you wear this hat? So I made 2 more because they wanted someone for my nephew and one for my niece. Crazy. I don't know what's so special about these things. I think someone said that they look like a Rubik's Cube. But I have to tell you, I did not enjoy making the first one. There were so many ends to tuck in. It was just crazy. So this time when I was working on it, I basically, I actually put these squares together pretty good. Like, I try to figure out kind of like a Tetris thing. So I would combine them together, bind them together with as few... where I wouldn't have to cut and snip and as possible, and I was working the ends in as I was working, so it actually came out a lot faster than the first one, and I think it's a lot neater. Everything's neatly tucked in. So one for his sister, one for him. I am going to be mailing these out for them. They just cannot wait to get these. I do not understand what is the big rage about these with these young kids, but they're like young people. They're not even like little kids. Like I could see a 7-year-old or I'll want one of these, but not a 21-year-old or a 19-year-old. Or how old is my niece? She's like 12. So yeah, they're going to be going off to them. Now the whole family. Let's see how many more of my nieces and nephews want me to make this one for them. So that's what I've been working. I finished those off, and I did say in my last video that I have 3 boxes of donations that I'm trying to send out. So I got 2 of them finished. Basically, I made another baby blanket, and this one is just a plain simple double crochet in a square. And again, I was using up the small skeins that I had of almost like scrap yarn. I would call them scrap because the skeins were small. So, when you have a small skein like, like this, that you buy or something, there's only so much you can do with it, So I did put them together with white. I have a lot of white, and I made another baby blanket. So this is topping it off. The baby blankets I am sending to, hold on, let me second. I have 3 boxes going. That is going for the Safe Haven for Newborns in Miami, Florida. That's where they're going. And if you remember, this is an organization that actually helps moms who abandon their babies. They give them a safe place to drop them off. They help them legally, financially, counseling. They try to really, they just take these babies. They don't want nothing to happen to them instead of, discarding them in the trash. And also, there's a lot of places now that, that try to help these young moms. So that's going to go. I'm going to send those out, the baby blankets, which I'm donating to them. And if I can fit any baby hats, I will also in there. But right now, okay. Then the other place that I has done is another name of Safe Haven, but this is a homeless shelter. It's called a Safe Haven Foundation for the Homeless in Chicago. And that I am sending like hats and scarves. I have a couple of shawls. I have some handbags that I'm sending them out also. So I made 3 more hats to add. Excuse me. You have to excuse me while I dropped. Sorry about that. I had a stack here. So I made a couple more hats. This is just the 3. Like I said, these are my scraps. I love using scraps for my hats. It's a nice thick one. And then I've had like scraps of the Premier Everyday. And this is the Everyday in, I think this is the really red and the plaid. Now, I had a little bit left over of the plaid, so I put it on here. Now, I have not really have been working with the Premier Everyday. I've only had a few times that I've had the yarn, and each time it's been donated. But I really love working with this yarn. This is a really nice, silky, slinky kind of yarn. I love the texture of it. I love how it came out. Look how pretty that hat came out. That's also going to be going to the homeless shelter. And if you're wondering, you know, there are families that go to homeless shelters. You'd be shocked. We kind of think of homeless shelters. We think of the homeless that are holding a sign up in front of Walmart. That's not the typical people that go to homeless shelters. The people that you see that are, you know, out there on the streets and all, like in the intersections and all, they don't want to go to homeless shelters because there's rules in homeless shelters, you know. But if you ever been to one, you'll see that there are families there. There are low-income families that are really struggling. They go to them. They eat, you know, they eat. They get a meal from them and all. So there's a lot of children, moms with children that go to homeless shelters. So 3 more hats go into that. And those are going to be going out because I think I have just about, it's really full. Then I have a box going to Care to Knit, which I have baby hats of all sizes. But that one is not full yet because you can fit a lot of baby hats, you guys. The last box that I sent to Bundles of Love, I think I had over 65 baby hats in there. You could cram a lot in there when it's baby hats. So I made a couple more. Here's another, this is also the Everyday Ruby Red. Really love the slinkiness. I forget what, here's a nice little, and if you notice, they're all different sizes because babies actually come in a lot of different sizes. Even preemies come in different sizes depending on if they're born at 6 months or 7 months. So here's a nice one. Here's another one. Here's a really preemie. Here's this one here in white and teal. And here's all white. So those are going to be going, but I still have room for that one, so I'm not going to be mailing that out. I have been working on, you know what I'm using now? I bought these, when was this? Was it this year or last year? I'm not sure which year at the Hobby Lobby clearance that I bought these, the Sweet Minis. You know, where they came in and they had like 3 rows. I'm not sure if you can, these are pinkish. And the other one, and they came like this. And I think this one was $1.49. So I'm thinking it was this year's for the, and it was on clearance. No, it was $1.07. And I've been, you know, saving now. I'm like, what am I going to really make with them? But you know what? You can make a lot of baby hats with these things. You'd be surprised, like, how many baby hats I am able, because it is thin. So, like, I'm working on one here. Excuse me. And it makes a lot. I mean, you can make quite a few baby hats out of that. So I'm really surprised at that. I didn't think that I could make anything like something, I thought I was kind of even wondering, like, am I going to have enough to make anything out of this? So I'm pretty happy with that. So that's all I've got that I've been doing now. I do want to work on another 12 cast on that project, and I'm kind of whipping through them really fast. I didn't do them all year, and it's like I'm like whipping through them like crazy right now. So yeah, here's my shirt. My girlfriend gave me this one. I have had this shirt for the longest time, and it is actually teal for my cancer, which is ovarian. My girlfriend made this for me many, many years ago, and I've had this shirt for such a long time, and it just holding up really beautiful. She made it, and when I drive with this shirt, like the sunlight hits it, and it's like all over my windshield. It just sparkles. It just, but I love this shirt a lot. This is one of my favorite ones. She also made the one that you see me wearing, which I have that beautiful Celtic cross. That's another one that she made with the teal. But the teal is my cancer sign, which is ovarian. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and embrace each day. When you have a good one, embrace it, because they're very in short supply. All right, have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.